Okay, one last look here before I start taking down a bunch of stuff and making some major changes here to get on out of here. I'm going to pan around the room here, around the shop. That's served me well over the years. Little 20 meg oscilloscope, 0 to 30 volt, 6 amp power supply, dual channel. Alright, 12 volts on this side, 4 volts on this side, 4 volts, 12 volts. And chip master. It's what I use to remove circuit mount devices. And a handheld device here, a handheld heater called the Hakko 851. And this is used to remove tiny surface mount devices, hot air. Great quality stuff. This is the Chipmaster SND 1000. This has performed a lot of stuff for me in removing circuit mount devices. And on over here, this is just stuff that I'm throwing aside right now. There's the trusty Motorola multimeter that's been serving me for about 7 or 8 years now. That 13 volts is what's here. On this battery bank for my inverter, which is right up here, not in use right now because we've got 24-hour power more or less. And I had a 12 volt output right here off the inverter where I could work on stuff, mobiles or whatever. And there's a battery bank, Trojan T105s. That's where the 13 volts is coming in. And you see the water here, distilled water. And up here, my parts shelf, which is about 90% empty right now. There it is. Motorola, Sony Ericsson, Nokia, whatever, BlackBerry, all the parts are here. These are still filled up down here, so I got one more to empty out. Upstairs here, these are already pretty much empty. I got 2, almost 3 empty. We're going to be getting on this hot and heavy this week. And then next to this is a shelf. Try and get back in focus here. That's the shelf where I stored a whole bunch of excess stuff on there. Parts for the computer, radio stuff, radio parts, and then down here, phone pieces and whatever I needed. And again, this is in a state of disarray right now. I'm tearing it down, as you can see. I got all my bills that I paid over the year up here, and so on and so forth, all organized. And now we get back to the computer side, the other side of the shop. Got my trusty old Motorola R2001D. Gonna have to slide over here. Apologize for this. Trusty old Motorola R2001D still works like it's brand new. Brand new in December, probably I don't know what year, probably 1987, 88. Still working good. Up there is a frequency counter. And then we have upstairs here on the wall, it's got a switch. And there is the DSL modem here, like so. There's the phone inlets coming in here and the filter, DSL filter. And up here we got all these cables. All kinds of different cables that I used over the years. A lot of them I home built. And then there's a shelf above that for stuff. And then the shelf right here, back to the front of the shop. And we had a nice problem this weekend. Here's the big computer, one of them. I had the brother to this computer, which is exactly the same, this IBM. I've been using it since 2009, bought both of these. This is an IBM NetVista. CD burner, CD player, and with a 24-inch display, LCD display. Make a long story short, We had a catastrophic failure on the other one here. This is the other one. If you can see it. This is the other exact what this is here. This and this. There's a brother to the other one. This is the one that died. Completely died. Yesterday. Could not boot up. I swapped the hard drive. I changed out the power supply. None of that brought it back to life. So that's the deal on that. And over here we got the variable power supply, the analog supply. And there's the Motorola screen just booted up. Try and focus it. There it is. Still working fine. And here's the other computer. Sad to say, I bought these in December 2009, both of them. Beautiful quality. This is IBM stuff here, no joke. Heavy as heck. It's built like a tank inside. I can just barely lift it here. There's the inside. There's the CPU there, huge. Memory, all this. I swapped out the power supply. I checked it first. I swapped it out just for the heck of it. The CPU, I changed that. Same thing. Won't boot up. No green light. No nothing. What else here? Got two CDs, CD player and a DVD burner on the front of it. Like I say, it just went dead. Would not boot up. I turned it off normally on Saturday night. Sunday, I went to touch the power switch. Did not boot up. Beautiful old piece of equipment, man. I love it. Very, very high quality stuff from IBM. Look at that right inside. It tells you where stuff's supposed to go. The wiring or a circuit or a like a paper diagram of how the main board's laid out, CPU, memory, all that for people that don't know, just in case they have to open it up. This is a tank, and there's the other one still working. I'm glad I bought two. I am so lucky that I bought two, man. I bought two for this very reason. If there's ever a problem, I can swap out things from one to the other and find out what's the root cause of the problem. Here in the Dominican Republic, you got to do stuff like this. You got to plan. You don't plan for when stuff's working. You plan for when it breaks down. And there's a little shelf under here where I still got some stuff that I have to go through. Power supplies, chargers. Same thing here also. All cleaned out. They used to be chock full. I got another one here that I have to get to. There's the second one. We'll be getting to that this week. And I got the hard drive from the other computer in this. An idea from my good pal Scotty from Denver. This turns your hard drive into a USB big memory stick, more or less. There it is. There's the front of it right there. You can see it. Anyway, make a long story short, the hard drive from this baby plugs into here, and now I don't have a real big crisis because I got all my stuff backed up in here. In this hard drive, I can connect it right here into this computer, and then I'm back in business with the hard drive from this one. Appreciate that idea, Scott, if you're watching the video. Really helped me out a lot. Again, there's all the cables, man. It must be about 150 cables up here. Look at that. More cables there on the wall, right by the window. And down here is a shot of what I'm working on getting organized. Here's my jeweler's loop that I don't think I'm not going to get rid of. I'm going to probably take it with me. It doesn't weigh that much. Old jeweler's loop. To work on real hard to see stuff. And that's the closet there that's going to be emptied out. And we're getting back to here to my old reliable computer. This goes back to probably 1998, this computer here, this IBM. It's called a 300PL, personal computer, IBM. It's got an old processor in it, an old Pentium 3 in it. I'm not sure. I think it's 733 Pentium 3. Still running fine after all these years. This is the first computer I ever bought here. After my other one here died, after a power surge. That's the first one that I brought over with me. That's a Pentium 4 also. Asus P4B266, I think it is. Great computer. One big surge in power took care of it. Almost, well, it did, but almost put about 2 holes through the PCB where it burned right through. And that's memory here. A little bit of the radio stuff, in case Norman's watching this video. We got a Motorola M120, GM300, and another GM300, along with a P1225, and this is, I think, is a conventional 800 NPX. And that is about it for the radio stuff that I got. Looking up. Look at all these. These are all receipts for the years for the power company, and rent receipts, all kinds of stuff. Then we get over to here, and slide on over. Another big box I got to organize. I'm going to put the lid on this computer and take it into the bedroom. And that'll be my television until I get out of here. Get to the fun stuff here. These are all the CDs. This must weigh probably about 6 pounds of CDs that I went through. Went through every one of them and backed them up into that computer. So I got one archive now that's about close to 34 gig worth of backup from this. From this to a tiny little memory, 32 gig memory stick before it's going to go. To see how many there are. These are all the plastic housings for them here, stacked high. And now we get to the real fun stuff here. These are the phone parts. You can see them. I'm going to empty all these out and make one big mountain and do another video. These are Motorola Razr parts. Must be about a 15-20 pound weight here. It actually broke the plastic. That's one. And you got 2 more sitting here, Nokia and Samsung and everything else. That's full, chock full of parts, right to the brim. Look at that. Old, not Nokia stuff. Back into here. More LCDs, plastic housings, whatever. Not any good. Overflowing. A lot of stuff to be getting thrown out. That's it for now. There's the phones here that I'm trying to get rid of. Hopefully this video is not going to be that bad to upload. This is the mahogany living room set I'm getting rid of. Chair, 2 chairs, and a sofa. Kids really try to do a number on this, man. But these are the phones that are for sale here. You see them real good, how many of them there are. Got an iPhone, Samsungs, Motorola's, E3s, E3 Razrs, beautiful phones. And you can hear the Harleys outside, man, trying to do their thing. These are older phones from 2006, 2007, but I went through all of them, rebuilt them, whatever I could rebuild, and hopefully we'll get rid of them. See how many there are here. A lot. Beautiful phones. They're older, but they're solid phones. They don't make them like this anymore. And that's it. And hopefully the next video will show a lot more empty space here into the shop. I'm going to go back to the shop here. There's the tech shop. Just hoping there's going to be a lot of improvement here over the next few days. Here's another box to go through my computer stuff. Look at that, loaded. Loaded with computer stuff. And that's it. Anyway, hopefully this will be going to be moved farther ahead this week. I'm really going to get busy, really motivated now that I got a ticket to ride to get out of here. And we'll see everybody here soon with a second video. Take care, and thanks for watching.